up, what's up, what's up? About to do this interview with Nikki, baby. So I'm just waiting for her to tap in, you know? Yeah. But while she tapped in, I'm going to go ahead and light my coals for my hookah, you know? And, yeah, make sure, right? You think?
Them were supportive. It was like they were trying to be supportive, and I seen that they were trying so hard. But then I don't know, you could just tell like they felt a type of way. Like you could tell by the way that they would act or how they would look at me, and like, so yeah, right now I don't speak to them. I don't speak to nobody from that side, but I mean, it's not really a big issue for me because, you know, I was adopted when I was a baby. I never really knew them to begin with, so.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can understand.
So yeah.
And that's crazy because I actually have another question later on in the, you know, questioning that was similar to that. That's crazy. Okay, so what's a big flaw for you that you wouldn't mind getting rid of, no matter what it is? You know, we flaws. Everybody know they have flaws. Rather we like to be called on them, point them out. There. So, you know.
I would say one of my flaws that I'm actually really insecure about, which I don't really show too much, is like this birthmark right here.
Okay.
I want to get rid of it so bad.
I have a facial birthmark. Mine is right here.
Yes, it was a big thing when because I grew up in Florida. That's where I was born. That's where I grew up. I was there till I was 9. It was a very weird experience out there, but you know, like I was always called the little faggot boy, and I was always, you know, mind you, I didn't know what gay, straight was until I was them before you start. I just feel like you need to give your hormones time before you start popping surgeries and putting titties in.
The procedure period is expensive unless you have hella good insurance or somebody paying for that shit.
I mean, there's no insurance that
I feel like
pays
it's
for
a lot of women. It's a lot of, because I still address y'all as women.
Right.
It's a lot of, what would you call those that haven't changed yet, but you can tell they really want that done? Like, that's what they
What do you mean? Like, they didn't get their vagina done?
They haven't got anything done, but you can tell they want it. Just don't have the money. That's what you just called it.
So what if, okay, so there's like a difference. So like, you mean like a bitch that's on hormones that never got any type of surgery done, or?
Yeah, like.
Or just not hormones, not anything.
Sorry, Kenzie, I love you, but yeah, I keep using you because like you're not changing.
Yeah, I know Kenzie's on hormones,
okay,
but I don't know if she's had any surgery.
So does that mean like everybody that does get on T, does that mean they're going to eventually, or does that just mean they just don't want the men?
I mean, I feel like for every trans woman, it's a different situation. I know. Well, you know, I feel like if you're transgender, that means you're gonna go through with at least hormone replacement therapy. I really don't. Maybe this is wrong of me to say, but I can't get into the. You don't want to do hormones. You don't want to do any type of medical transition, but you want to be over here known as a woman, but you got a whole beard.
The procedure period.
These extensions, like all I need is a few little clip-ins in my hair. You feel me? Like my muscle, my hair, my facial hair, like I really don't be getting any. The last time I shaved was maybe like a week and a half ago, and I'm still bald kitty. You feel me? So it's like I feel like you don't need it. I don't feel like you don't need surgery to be trans or to look like a woman.
To help by itself, basically.
Right, but you know, at the same time, what I will say is not everybody is as blessed as others. Sometimes hormones will not do the trick. And a lot of the time, and I'm going to be real, a lot of the time, this is a lot of bitches' problem. A lot of the time, well, sometimes, okay, let me start over. One thing that sometimes is not at fault is the age you start. Okay. Sometimes you don't have a choice at what age you start. Sometimes your parents will not let you start before the age of 18. Okay. So number one, you're just lucky to do that. But two, like, I don't even know. Like, I just feel like just feel like you need to give your hormones time before you start popping surgeries and putting Billy Bob Joel from down the street. Like, I don't get that. Maybe I'm a little wrong for saying that, but at the same time, like, I don't consider you transgender if you did not change your gender in any type of way.
Or going through the process.
Now with the surgery, I feel like you don't need surgery to be a trans to be trans. I feel like surgery is not validated. I have not had any surgery. I don't plan on getting any surgery. I'm happy with how I am now.
But done? Have you got any surgery done? None?
Nothing.
Girl, you look good.
Not a damn thing. And you know what? And this is why I say I feel very blessed and I feel very happy for the hormones that I have, the experience that I've been able to go through. Cause girl, yes, I got me a nice little D cut, bitch. I'm a 40D, bitch. I'm a 40D, bitch.
Me. I'm finna take them pills, them hormones.
Yes, bitch. I am a 40D naturally.
Enhance the females, like, without going to go get the shit they giving us.
Girl, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I keep saying, like, I feel very blessed, and I'm very blessed that I was able to start when I was able to start, because I'm literally at a 40D naturally. My hair, me personally, competition isn't everything with a trans woman. I feel like when you're reading somebody, oh, this person is a brick. This person's not as real as this person. This person can't pass like this person. Bitch, you're 6'5". Like, and I've done it too. I do it too. I'm in the middle of a beef right now with this girl Jocelyn, another trans girl.
Okay.
And we're at each other's throats right now, but we're still coming at each other, like, because me personally, I'm like, girl, you a 6'5" Jolly Green Giant, girl, stop playing with me. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, I do wish that, you know, if it wasn't so competitive and if it wasn't so catty, maybe I would feel more comfortable hanging around trans women. Because me personally, I'm not all like that. I can be like that, but I don't like to be like that. I don't like to feel in competition with somebody. I don't like to feel like somebody feels like they're less than me just because they're in a different stage of their transition than I am. I don't like that. Because we're all going through the same fucking shit.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like let's just keep it real. Let's bring up Kenzie. Like, as far as Kenzie, I just feel like that procedure is expensive. Y'all know, I mean, you know that the procedure period is expensive unless you have hella good insurance or somebody paying for that. They will announce that they are gay. Or they'll just push themselves away from the straight men that think they are a woman. I've noticed that too. I've had a couple of gay homeboys that'll do that. A couple of trans that'll do it as well. And they like, dang, your homegirl don't want to holler at me. It's a reason, like, respect it.
Yeah, like that's my thing. Yeah, I've been in situations where it wasn't necessarily my people that I knew. Like, it was a situation where I had went to one of my friends' people's house for a party, and my friend didn't tell them that I was trans. But mind you, in their head, they thought two girls was coming over to hoopty wop wop wop. And me, I thought I was just going to get a little drunk and smoke some hookah, like, smoke a little weed. Like, no, I didn't think it was all that. I ended up getting jumped in the bathroom by 5 people. Like, it was crazy. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I didn't even put myself in that situation. So now, like, I don't ever, like, me, if you're not comfortable with me, and I feel like that is why I'm so open, because, like, if you're not comfortable with me, you better stay away, because I'm not losing my life like the rest of these, like, you know, people put themselves in situations, or even sometimes they don't have to put themselves. Sometimes it's an accident.
Boys, you're with it, you know.
Okay.
The word stealth, is it stealth?
I actually don't know what that is.
Okay, so stealth, the meaning of stealth is basically like invisibly trans. Like if a woman coworker was working with you and didn't know you was trans, treated you like a woman, period, like never came at you differently. So that's called Steph. So it's spelled Stealth. Okay, so that is one of the trans words and vocabularies and stuff.
Okay. That's brand new to me.
Like,
shit.
If that ever happened to you, I know you probably didn't know what the word meant, but when people
like
do that, do you
they
care
treated
to
me
correct
the same?
them?
They treated me just as a woman, no matter what.
Okay.
That's very much my day-to-day life. I'm not gonna lie. I'm blessed to say that I'm lucky enough that I actually kind of have to convince people that I am trans, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So like, and I apply, and I normally get the look of like, who is William? Okay,
got you. No,
because who is William? Okay,
got you. No,
because I don't have my name changed. I don't have my name changed. So when I go to like a job, that's only that's the only real way that they know. You feel me? Like, I never really got treated like nobody's like, I still get called she. Even when I tell people that I'm trans, they don't ever pull, like, most of the time they don't ever pull the, oh, he, she, oh, sorry, I forgot. Like, he, she. It's always been she. It's always been Nicole.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you ain't even gotta play your part, honey. Like,
thank you, Benzie.
You are beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel very blessed, and I'm very happy that I was able to start my transition when I did. So that now I'm at the point where I'm passable and I don't have to do much to pass.
No, for real, you do not.
Thank you. Yes, I worked hard on this. I worked hard on it. And mind you, it's a lot of mental shit you go through, especially with your looks, especially with, being passable and like being scared of walking into a job and somebody treating you different because of it. Like,
right. No,
it's a lot of fear.
And that gotta suck because that's what they do.
Who is William? Okay.
Got you. No,
because I don't have.
That's a natural thing to, like, who's really in the wrong. Once I tell you what it is, like, yeah, you hollered. That's a natural thing to do as a human man, to holler at the human woman.
I feel like the man is in the wrong for sure. I feel like the man is in the wrong if you decide, okay, so if it's because I'm not asking you to holler at me. I'm walking down the street trying to get to my next destination. Now you hollering at me, that's on you. That's on you. I don't need to put transgender in my bio. I don't need to put transgender on all of my posts. Exactly. I don't need to put transgender on my forehead. I don't need to do that. So for you to holler at me, of course it's natural. Of course, if I'm pretty, if you think I'm pretty, you're gonna holler. Okay, cool. But when I tell you, based on how you react, it's your fault.
No, for real.
It's your fault. If you're gonna decide to come at me crazy because I told you what's real and what's tea.
Yeah.
But I do feel like there is another side to that as well.
Okay. And what you think that side is?
And I feel like that other side is if the trans girl is gonna play. Okay. Now I feel like if a guy holler at you and you fucking with it for a minute, like you leading him on, you doing all this extra, right?
Yeah.
Then it comes. I mean, I actually just had a situation at a job where they didn't really treat me different, but there were side conversations going on.
Okay. So
yes, we definitely will. So you said what, baby?
So would you consider that like trying to be respectful, but very disrespectful?
I feel like no. I feel like, well, with the situation that just happened to me, I'll just take that as full disrespect because, first of all, it's illegal to even ask anybody if they're comfortable working with a trans woman or not. Don't ever try to play yourself by doing that, because bitch, I will sue the fuck out of you. Don't try it. Like, don't do that, because it's illegal, number one. But two, I'm not like, I don't know. I thought it was just real corny. Like, none of y'all could have ever said nothing to my face, but what y'all want to do is talk about comfortability about working with me, but y'all didn't even know I was trans until I said something.
Yeah, that's why I said, yeah, a lot of people don't, you don't have to say nothing, girl. Like, you don't have to say, if you didn't want to. But I respect you. Like, a lot of trans and a lot of gay boys, they will announce that they are gay, or they'll just push their self away from the straight men that think they are.
I'm not losing my life like the rest of these, like, you know, people put themselves in situations, or even sometimes they don't have to put themselves. Sometimes it's an accident, but they lose their lives, and it's bad with the trans community. And I do not want to be one of those people.
And then sometimes, to throw it out there, it's some straight man. Well, I ain't even straight. They bi and curious or something. It's like, it's more of, they knew what it was when they signed up, but because you could possibly go tell somebody, they are willing to kill you. They are willing to fucking hurt you to where you can't tell nothing about their secrets, and that's sad as fuck.
It's sad. I just feel like even society
sex,
has made it
if
so
you're embarrassed of it or whatever the fuck, you should not be doing it.
And I personally feel like if you like a trans woman and you want to date a trans woman, I don't think that makes you any type of gay.
Yeah, no, for real.
Absolutely not.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't feel like it makes you any type of gay. I feel like
you're still attracted to the woman side.
Right. Like, what you're seeing is woman. Like, a lot of the times you're not even knowing that what's going on underneath. So when you hollering at me, that's your real side showing. Now, once you find out, now you feel like you need to put this.
Yeah, okay, so that's what I was about to ask you too. So who's in the wrong? Like, who's really in the wrong? Once I tell you what it is, like, yeah, you holler.
I'm not losing something. Then doing all this extra, right?
Yeah.
Then it comes time to link and have sex and all this, and then you say something. Then the nigga gets mad. Then I think it's the trans woman's fault.
Okay, yeah, that's true, especially when it's playtime. Like, you're over there playing roles when you know exactly what it is. Let him know. Right. Maybe he'll continue to play that role.
And now you got me talking to you for 2-3 weeks.
And I've been talking to, I get you. Okay.
When you could have cleared the air as soon as I met you. And I've learned that in a lot of and I'm going to be honest, I didn't really think of it like that before. Mm-hmm. But, you know, talking to a lot of straight people and listening to their experiences and seeing the other side of it, I could definitely see how that is very disrespectful.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
And some of them do lie because they like the guy and they don't think it's going to go no further. But, girl, humans have feelings. And
yeah, I know some trans girls that will literally have sex with the guy, like lie and just be like, I'm on my period, and have sex with the guy. And then guess what? The girl ends up dead because you fully lied about it.
And I've said that too. I said, I wonder if a lot of cases that the women were dead and etc. If some of those were the causes, you know, sometimes.
Yeah. I don't always want to. Yes, it's very wrong that, you know, they're getting killed. I feel like there's very much other ways to handle the situation, but doing all this extra, right?
Yeah.
Then it comes a big ball of light, and I'm very positive, and I'm here for it. Like, I love the trans community. I love, you know, of course, I know this, you know, we may get into it later, we may not, but I don't get along with trans women very well.
Okay.
But I definitely care about the community, and I feel like me personally, I bring a different type of bad. Like, I bring a different type of bitch to the party.
Okay.
That's what I feel like.
And you do.
I'm not the norm. I'm not the norm.
Okay. And you know what? I was just about to ask you, how do you feel about trans empowerment? I know it's rarely talked upon, and that's probably why just like stud empowerment is rarely talked upon.
Right.
Because a lot of stuff off top, they don't like each other. Don't even have to know each other, nothing.
Right.
Like, they just don't like each other.
Well,
and I'm thinking it's more of like a lion in the jungle off top, you know, like nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want this mentality.
I would say the trans community is very much competition. That's what I've noticed a lot. Okay. It's weird because competition is in everything with a trans woman. I feel like when you're reading somebody, oh, this person is a Brit.
Take that shit off. You got a nigga that's your man's, better break that shit off.